Hello everyone, this is Julian from Kanen Coffee, and today we have a red Breville grinder in the shop with us today. And it had came in because the burrs inside the grinder weren't spinning at all, according to the slip. When I did get the machine and plugged it in, I turned it on and it was started to rev, and then it finally released like a really solid puck of ground coffee. Like really solid. It almost looked like it was already pre-brewed, like if it was ground coffee in there, which traditionally you never put ground coffee in your grinder, which I don't think they did, but it was really still. It was like solid. So once it came out, it started spinning, started grinding, but the grinding kind of sucked. And so what we did, fully cleaned the machine out, even wiped all the panels off. We don't really mess with the hopper because if you do get moisture in the hopper, and that touches your burrs, your grinder might break. So we don't typically clean the hoppers unless we have a long wait time. But so everything but the grinder but the hopper is clean. So that's including the inside burrs. We did replace the upper burr. So the upper burr is a brand new burr, so it should grind way better. Also, when we took the top burr off, we cleaned all the bottom burr, made sure there was no coffee in there. And yeah, we just cleaned the machine. And so we are going to test the grinder. We're just going to grind a lot of coffee. I might mess with the grind size midway through. You always want to adjust the grind size while you're grinding, because if you don't, you might squish coffee together and it might be it might make those pucks in your grinder because you're squishing the burrs that go up and down. You're squishing all the coffee in between them and it'll completely jam it. So we're going to start with an espresso blend, grind size level 12. As you can see, grinding well. We are going to stop it here just so we can look at the type of grinder you're getting. And as you can see, really fine coffee for espresso uses. Looks great. Also, we're going to run it. We're going to go towards more of the drip side. We're just going to slowly pull it back until we hit that drip size. And now your burrs are going to continue to grind coffee, but now all that old coffee is being pushed through, and we're filling the burrs with new coffee. Now we're going to pause it. And now, as you can see, more coarser, more for that drip. Almost feels like sand instead of powder like you usually do for espresso. And now we are going to continue, and we're going to try to get towards that press. Press is really coarse coffee. And we're just going to let it grind. At this type of grinding level, you might see a lot of static coming out of your grinder. As you can see, the coffee grounds are flipping over, going onto any piece of metal that it could cling onto, because there is a bit of stuff that comes out, static electricity that clings onto the coffee. But yeah, that's really coarse coffee there too. Yeah, so you're able to get all your grind size for this machine. And that's about it for this repair. If you like this video or any of our other videos on our channel, leave a like, subscribe, and hit the bell. Thanks for watching.